Welcome to the JWK show. Thank you for tuning in. Big thank you to crypto exchange BITUNIX. Get your XRP by using the link in the description below. We have a massive update bombshell from Japan, and specifically that is from SBI and its CEO, Yoshitaka Kitao. And he says SBI Ripple Asia launches technical support with a view to implementing blockchain utilization in financial services. And that is using the XRP ledger for their financial services. So we have SBI Ripple Asia, a joint venture between SBI Holdings, one of Japan's largest financial groups, and Ripple just announced technical support to help implement blockchain in financial services, specifically referencing XRP ledger as the foundation. So we will see Japan launching stablecoins, cross-border payments, all on top of the XRP ledger tokenization as well. Now, this was told to us from BOJ banker Mr. Yuto 2 months ago that we have Japan actively pushing XRP ledger blockchain infrastructure among finance sector companies, as you guys can see over here. And so we do have also mass adoption of the RLUSD coming in Q1, and now we have Yuto being confirmed by SBI Japan CEO Yoshitaka Kitao, right? So this is why we continue to listen to insiders such as Yuto having inside information of the Japanese banking system. So guys, Japan is absolutely bullish on XRP and the XRP ledger, and in general, Asia loves XRP, as we do see the highest trading volumes happening in Korea as well, such as on the Upbit exchange. Now we can see we have from directly on the SBI Holdings website, and that is start of technical support with a view to the implementation of blockchain utilization in financial services. Also, we can see on February 20th, 2026, and that is SBI Ripple Asia signed a basic agreement with Asia Web3 Alliance Japan on technical support partnership, develop a support environment for startups that aims to implement financial services using blockchain technology. We have SBI Ripple Asia cooperates with AWAJ to provide technical support based on regulatory response, business design, and business viability, and as a blockchain technology, assuming the use of the XRP ledger, hereinafter referenced as the XRP ledger, which is being implemented by financial institutions worldwide. So confirmation of the XRP ledger also being implemented outside of Japan as well. Guys, we're talking about the XRP ledger being adopted in Russia, BRICS nations. We have the UN using XRP ledger, and that's consisting of 190 plus member countries. So literally XRP ledger, XRP is international. And we can see we have more confirmation. We have Japan officially moving to implement XRP for real world services. We have through cooperation with SBI Ripple Asia, it will support the creation of practical use cases that utilize XRP ledger and contribute to the financial and industrial fields, and aims to realize global financial use case from Japan. You guys can pause the video and take a look. It is all documented over here. Official confirmation from SBI Ripple Asia Corporation. There we go. Absolutely massive bombshell. And we have Mark Carney in Canada also pushing for a digital financial system. And we do have many of the top banks such as BMO, RBC testing out XRP and the XRP ledger as well. And we have from the Bank of Canada demanding one-to-one reserve backing and ISO 20022 compliance for regulated stablecoins. Canada also using XRP ledger. We have the window is closing, how Canada can shape the future of stablecoins and digital payments. So we do have Canada adopting blockchain technology as well. We have the ISO 20022 tokens and also the push for stablecoins as well, which means that we should see Canada also launching stablecoins on top of the XRP ledger. We also have breaking news from Dubai, and that is the Dubai government putting $5+ million in real estate on chain via the XRP ledger. We now have 7.8 million property tokens now tradable. So we do have Dubai's land department officially launching phase 2 of its real estate tokenization project, enabling controlled secondary market trading of tokenized properties directly on the XRP ledger. So with the real estate market being priced out for many retail investors, tokenization of the market, offering shares of, for example, of a house, is a great way for investors to tap into the real estate market without investing too much capital, right? No one has hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest into a house, especially multiple houses, right? So this is a great way to get involved with the real estate market, again, with not enough capital, which means that we will see more investors getting involved, more liquidity flowing into the real estate market, helping it grow even bigger. And this is all possible with the XRP ledger. And we can see that we do have the tokens being backed by title deeds, traded thanks to Dubai's land registry, and supported by Ripple custody. So it is very safe to trade these tokenized coins, these cryptos representing your share of real estate in Dubai. So absolutely massive. Dubai takes next step to make real estate flipped instant in 16 billion tokenization plan. We have the reference of the flip as well. Again, guys, every market will be tokenized on top of the XRP ledger, giving XRP an immense amount of value, as XRP must facilitate these markets. And we do have XRP Ledger also now climbing up the ranks on RWA and within the blockchain, their blockchain, and now we are ranked number 9th. We have Ethereum as of now, the biggest in terms of RWA tokenization, but soon that will flip very, very quickly. XRP Ledger becoming the number 1 crypto in terms of RWA value on top of their blockchain. Now we have major TradFi institutions officially announcing that they're moving to the XRP ledger, such as Deutsche Bank, SBI Japan, and Societe Generale. We do have Societe Generale launching their own Euro stablecoin on top of the XRP ledger. It is now officially live. So banks are now starting to offer XRP Ledger into their financial services and are starting to utilize the XRP Ledger as well. As said by Monica Long, 2026 is a year of institutional adoption, confirmed by the Ripple president, and we do have the DTCC clearing and settling transactions worth $11 trillion every single day. And imagine once we see the DTCC using the XRP ledger for transactions, we're talking about trillions of dollars, multi-trillions running through the XRP ledger. Thus, XRP must have to be at double or even triple digits in price to facilitate these trillions of dollars. And lastly, we have from Ashish Birla, and that is, I'm excited about XLS66 paving the way for institutional DeFi in the form of vaults that will have an improved user experience. Evernorth is exploring how XLS66 could support yield generation as part of our broader treasury strategy, and that is starting the biggest XRP treasury, holding XRP for the long term, while also earning passive income, compounding their XRP treasury, growing it even faster, and also letting out their XRP, staking their XRP for even more passive income, right? So they are true believers of XRP's price, that if XRP does do what everything that we've been talking about, XRP will be at very high prices, and Evernorth essentially making a ton of money by investing into XRP. So that is essentially their strategy, which I believe in as well. And this also contributes to the growth of the XRP DeFi ecosystem, helping out with the supply shock as well. So essentially, we do have with XLS66, XRP Ledger now handling borrowing and lending at the protocol level, and we have users being able to lock assets on the XRP Ledger, borrow against them, and have the entire loan agreement enforced on chain transparently, automatically, without a bank in the middle. So we have a totally trustable system. With the XRP Ledger, everything is transparent. Everything's on top of the XRP Ledger, available for the public. Essentially, we do have all the financial services on top of the XRP Ledger, getting rid of the bank, getting rid of all of the unnecessary fees. So this is the power of the XRP Ledger. Essentially, we will see the XRP Ledger handling all of the modern financial services that we see today, but in a decentralized way, getting rid of the middleman. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.